All right, just got out of the screen of X. It was back in theaters for one day on June 18th, 2024. And after, there was a short clip for Maxine. Maxine is the third movie in the, I don't know, Maxine Pearl trilogy, I guess. Started with X, then you had Pearl, and then you have Maxine coming out on July 5th, 2024. It is the kind of like, I guess, sequel to X. I guess it's kind of in the trilogy. It goes Pearl, X, Maxine. It follows our friend Maxine from X as she, I don't know, I haven't seen the trailer, but I assume as she embarks to become a star in Hollywood. What did this clip have? Well, it was about a 6-minute clip. It started with some kind of like historical footage. I think it was set in like 1959. It was some footage of Maxine as a young girl. In X, you found out that she was the daughter of this like fire and brimstone preacher who like Pearl and her husband were watching in their house in X. The daughter was our Maxine, who was there to shoot an artsy porno film. She was the daughter of this preacher, and you find that out at the very end when the preacher is like giving a sermon and craziness is happening, and he shows a picture of his daughter, and you see her like telltale freckles, and he says it's Maxine. So the Maxine clip starts with like her as a kid. It's like a home movie. She's like dancing, being a kid, saying how she wants to do great things, and she says her trademark line of like, "I will not accept a life I don't deserve." But she said it too quickly, and her father, who seems to be kind of a hard ass, like corrects her and says, "Say it slowly. If you say it like you mean it, it'll come true." So that is the kind of the opening, and then the next scene we have a like casting call for some sort of movie. We don't know what it is, and older Maxine, Maxine who has grown up, who has survived the horrors of X, is now in Hollywood. She's apparently a well-known adult film star, and she's trying to get a role in, I don't know, like a mainstream Hollywood movie. And so she goes in for her scene. They ask her a bunch of questions. They ask her like why she wants to do this. It's like, well, acting is acting. Like, I just want to like, she's like, well, acting is acting. Like I can act in those movies. I can act in this one. And then she auditions for them and just kills it. She does a fantastic job in a pretty short scene. She is emotional. She is amazing. And after that, she is so confident that when she's leaving, she passes by some other people who are waiting, and she's like, "You might as well stop because I killed it. Like it's my role." And they get mad. I assume that's very bad juju in Hollywood to do something like that. So they get mad, but Maxine doesn't care. She did her scene. She's doing well. She gets in her car. And one thing I loved is like there's a bunch of little like callbacks to X. First, you've got obviously the preacher scene at the start. Then you've got as she's leaving the casting call, there's a little sign that says like "Show your X factor." It was something that they kept saying about her and X, like she had that X factor. She had it. And so as she's leaving the audition, there's a little sign that says like "Show your X factor." She gets into her car. It's a convertible. It's a Mercedes convertible. So she's clearly doing well for herself. There is a California license plate. So this movie takes place in California, as you imagine. I think it's Hollywood. And there's an 85 registration number. So it's like 1985. And her license plate says Maxine, Maxxxine. So she's clearly doing well. She's clearly well known. And she is now trying to break into Hollywood. She drives away. And that is the scene. That is what we get. Like I said, it was about a 6-minute clip. It made me excited for Maxine. I'm excited to see it. Like I loved X. It was just kind of a nice surprise when it came out. I love seeing it again. I love seeing it like right before seeing Maxine because it reminded me of a lot of things I had kind of forgotten since it came out a few years ago. So it refreshed my recollection, and it also made me excited for Maxine coming out on July 5th, 2024. There was, it looks like it has a similar style. Mia Goth does a fantastic job as Maxine. It looks like it has the same kind of like biting humor as X. There was no blood in this, but the poster for Maxine has some blood on her star. So clearly there will be some blood, and it's a horror movie. It is in the X Pearl Maxine line. So there will clearly be blood. There will clearly be deaths. We will see how they all are in there, but I am excited to see it. So make sure to check out Maxine when it comes to theaters on July 5th, 2024. I'll have a review up for it so you can check out my thoughts if you want to, but definitely check out the movie. So thanks so much for watching. If you like this recap, please like and subscribe to this channel. It helps me a lot. Make sure all my new content goes straight to you. Thank you.